Warm welcome, Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch. It's the 23rd of February 2024. The moon is still in the sign of Leo and the sun is in the sign of Pisces. We are in the pre-full moon atmosphere. Full moon will be tomorrow around noon, Middle European summertime, and it's going to be the Pisces Virgo full moon. So we are not quite in the atmosphere because this is still a Leo moon for this day. The Piscean sun and the Virgo moon is a nice combination for anyone who wants to have both. The openness to the cosmic influences and the ability with the Virgo moon to get things done, to get books written, to get structures explained. One of the persons that had a Piscean sun and a Virgo moon is Rudolf Steiner, for instance, the famous Austrian, Hungarian, Croatian, German founder of the anthroposophical movement and much more. And this is, for instance, one example. Also today, what happened today, early this morning, is that Mercury moved into the sign of Pisces too. That means the messenger, Mercury himself, is in the sign of Pisces and he has interests in the sign of Pisces. He wants to explain it all. Mercury in Pisces is, without any borders, is the one who is actually also in the field of knowledge, and Mercury is knowledge. Mercury in Pisces is a border breakdown thing, you know. He floats in everywhere. He doesn't accept any narrow-kindedness. He doesn't accept any formal rules, you know. It's not exactly destructive, but it's dissolving. He says, Mercury in Pisces says, well, you had some rules, let's make some new, you know. One example appearing now in present times, which is interesting, you might have noticed that Google put out an artificial intelligence program called Gemini. Now Gemini, Mercury rules Gemini, you know, this is very close to it. And interesting enough, all those artificial intelligence stock things, you know, they rise and rise and rise, you know, they are going to invest in artificial intelligence. And interesting enough, this artificial intelligence program for public use puts out, for instance, if you ask them, draw me a portrait of, let's say, Elon Musk or any public figure, you know, it puts out a person with black skin. Interesting enough. Now Mercury in Pisces is the one who dissolves borders. You know, this might be a kind of a crazy and, in my view, misled intention and example, but this is what Mercury in Pisces does if he has a not 100% integer intention. Let's say it that way. And if we have a look at the chart of Google, which is interesting enough, Google has a foundation chart 1997. You might see that, see up here, this is fresh Mercury in Pisces right now. Google's Mercury is, which is fine for a company that takes for Virgo regulation things, you know, keep it all clear on the base of everyday's use, you know, it's an everyday's tool. So Mercury in Virgo and also the Sun in Virgo and the moon node in Virgo, and then also go sideways. Google is also a company that has Lilith in Virgo. You know, they don't mind to do manipulation, maybe even at the same time. This is Virgo manipulation. And as you see, Lilith is also in Virgo right now. But as we can see, they put out the Gemini program just as they have Mercury opposing their own Mercury. Now, what does that mean? What is that? What's going to be the outcome of this? And this is pretty easy to tell. The so-called artificial intelligence hype is, in my view, not going to do anything but making the groundation on which the internet itself has its basis. The groundation gets, kind of liquid. It's going to float, because if you have artificial intelligence that is going to be able to construct any paper, that is able to construct knowledge, testings in universities, in school, anything like that, of course we're going to get into a totally different world. First of all, you can't trust any document anymore. No picture, no contract, no testing. The knowledge that is being set out on Wikipedia or anywhere can be completely wrong, can be reconstructed, rearranged. So this is one of the inventions that will kind of kill the inventors. This invention doesn't need anything like a pile of knowledge. That it doesn't need the treasury of knowledge from the past, except in one sense, using this knowledge to construct something new. But the new is going to be absolutely unreliable. So smart mankind will very, very soon come to the point that this is the internet dissolving itself. It's eating up itself. This is actually happening. Why am I saying that? Because the symbol is so clear. The opposition of Mercury in Pisces to the intended Mercury in Virgo. Google is, by putting out artificial intelligence, is destroying its own basis. They don't know yet, of course. But any thinking person, and artificial intelligence is not able to think, because human thinking is quite a different thing than what artificial intelligence can do. Anyhow, thank you for listening. If you want to make a profit of Mercury going into Pisces or being in Pisces right now, and how this affects your chart, house 2, house 3, house 10, what is the messenger's message for you in the sign of Pisces, in the sign without no borders, in the sign of eternal view out there, you might want to get in contact with me. We can have a look at your chart. Best is you use the email address up there, and down here at my blog site you'll find the conditions for a consultation, which is not that expensive. I'm a very experienced astrologer since decades, big German blog and things like that. Give it a try. This is Markus Termin, the 23rd of February 2024.